What's up, guys? Dr. Kyle here. And today is our oldest daughter's birthday, Eleanor. She just turned 5 today. She got her ears pierced yesterday. And it's Sunday. And so today is an awesome day. So Sunday is for camo. So hope you guys are doing amazing. We are, I think, the 21 days into this challenge. It's coming, it's moving fast. We're getting towards the end of it here. And this is always the home stretch where if things have gotten hard, sometimes you fall off. And I want to make sure that you guys don't fall off. So instead of just giving you concepts that, I've been giving concepts throughout this mindset videos on, perception and being grateful and picking the reason what you want and the reason why you want it. Today, I'm going to give you some things that can help you when you hit roadblocks or you hit these points where you just don't feel like doing what you said you were going to do. It's so important that we do what we say we're going to do to ourselves, because once we start lying to ourselves and once we start letting ourselves down, we lose confidence, and that confidence pulls away from our faith that we can actually do it. And so those things are crucial for us to get anywhere in life. Is we have to have confidence, we have to have faith in ourselves. And so remembering, hey, if you said you're going to do it, just do it, so you don't lose that confidence. But also having grace, right? Okay, so that's the perceptual stuff. Today, I'm going to give you some tactical things you can do. So if you're feeling like, hey, man, I'm just, I'm just feeling rough. Like I just don't feel like not eating good. I feel like eating cookies, right? I'm tired. That is some of those things that can happen. Or I'm just feeling anxious and I don't feel like exercising. That's just that fatigue mode that can happen when you're doing any kind of a challenge. It can many times take away or just make you feel like, what's the point, right? You get this, like, even though you know these concepts that I'm teaching you, it still is like, yeah, I get what he's saying, but I don't feel that. So here's some tactical things. You have to have tools. Sometimes you have to change your state, right? If you're in a state of I don't feel like it, the only way to get out of that state is to change it, and you actually do have control of that. So I'm going to give you some tactics today. First one is making sure you're getting enough sleep. I know this seems simple, but when you're tired and you're not sleeping enough, it's a lot harder to be disciplined, right? It's a lot easier just to do whatever because you're tired. So number one is make sure you're getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single night. Good quality sleep, make the room dark, all that good stuff. Stay away from your cell phone. And that's my second tip, is reduce the use of screens, reduce the use of cell phones, reduce the use of being on social media. All those things are drainers. They drain your energy. Not only staring at a blue light drains your energy, but also looking at all the negative things that are happening in the world will drain your energy. So number two, stay away or reduce the use of screen time and phones. Number three is look at what you're eating. I know it's, well, I'm tired, I don't feel like eating good, but sometimes you have to make yourself eat good things that are going to bring you energy. And I'm talking about high antioxidant foods. Eat good vegetables, staying away from sugar. Sugar will drain you to the point where it's hard to have a good mindset when you're inflamed and tired. So get back to that non-inflammatory diet, reread it. And that's my next tip there, is that when you don't feel like doing something, when you read it, it inspires you. So if, let's say you don't feel like eating good, well, you pull out that nutrition book and you start reading that nutrition book again. Okay, so pull it out underneath, off the treadmill that's not being used, and dust it off, open up the book and start reading it. And that inspires you. One of the reasons I read the Bible every single morning, even if it's like I got kids on me and I can't really pay attention, I'm just making myself do it. It's a discipline I have. But number two, the reason I do it is because it inspires me. I don't feel like it every morning either. And so I have to do things that get me feeling like it. If I don't feel like exercising, sometimes I just lay down and start doing push-ups. And that's another tip, is if you don't feel like working out, just lay on the ground and start doing push-ups, right? If you can't do push-ups on the ground, get up against a wall and just start doing it. Ignore your brain and just start doing it. And then your energy starts to kick into gear. And so that's another tip there. Another good tip is if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling stressed out, if you're feeling like you're in this fight or flight mode, 4-7-8 breathing is the way to go. Harvard did studies on this, showed that 4-7-8 breathing actually puts your body back into a parasympathetic state. So you breathe 4 seconds in, you hold it for 7 seconds, and then you breathe out for 8. Okay, so 4 seconds in, 7 seconds hold, breathe out for 8. And you can do that multiple times, and that puts your body back into a calming state. Another great way to change your state is to get up and move. If you're tired, start doing some jumping jacks. Shake your butt. Do the. If you were at the workshop, I called it shake your attitude, where you're shaking your butt so much that it just makes you happy. Smile. Remember, I talked about at the workshop that even just smiling, no matter how you feel in the moment, if you smile. Put a smile on your face, laugh, even if you don't have anything funny to laugh at, just do it. Your body puts endorphins through the system, just like if you were happy, and it changes your state. Sometimes getting cold water and splashing your face pumps your adrenals. Did you know that when you wake up in the morning, if you get cold water and splash your face, it actually pumps the adrenals to release cortisol, which is what we're trying to do when we drink coffee, right? Get things like red light therapies, infrared saunas. These are all things obviously you got to either buy or pay for. But if you have access to these are very good for changing your state. Sometimes just running in place, jumping jacks, push-ups, things that don't necessarily have to be for working out to get fit, but to get your energy up. We used to do this, for me when coming into practice, we have 2 shifts a day. And the first shift, I get up, I get there, I'm good. The second shift, sometimes, hey, it's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I've been working all day. I haven't really taken a rest or anything. And I'm just like, I gotta go. I get to go see a bunch of people now and talk to them. And I have to have energy to do that. I have to be in a good state and focus. One of the things, I had a friend come over the other day, and he's been under chiropractic care for a long time. And he's been under our care in our office for a couple of years. And he said, and this isn't to brag on us, it's just what he said. And it's going to make a point here. As he said, there's something different about y'all's care than most chiropractors. He's been to tons of chiropractors, but the results you get are just different. And he's, I can just tell the difference. And he goes, what is that? And I said, it's our state and our focus that we're in when we're actually taking care of people. We want to be 100% on with each individual, not tired. And so if I feel tired before a shift, you can rest assured I'm doing air squats, jumping jacks, push-ups. I'm drinking things that are going to get my eyes open and focused. And I'm looking at each individual person. I start thinking about what's going on in their life when it comes to our schedule. And then when they come in, it's zeroed in on that individual. And so hopefully you guys feel that, right? Our goal is that you can feel that we care, no matter how many people are walking through that door that day, that you're the one person whose lives we're going to save. And you're the one person, we only have one chance to adjust, right? We think of each shift as our last opportunity to help and save people. And so with that said, you can see just me talking about this, my state has changed throughout this video. It's so powerful when you start thinking about things, you start opening things up into your mind, you start talking about them. Teach the stuff. There's no better way to get good at nutrition than to teach your friends it. Because once you start to teach them, you actually start to own it, and you have more accountability. You say, hey, well, I just told them to do this. I need to make sure I'm doing it. It's accountability as well. So those are some simple tips, guys. I hope that is valuable for you. This is a little bit longer video, but I want to give you some tactical things you can use, not just perception. I love the philosophy stuff, the perception, all that, and it is crucial, but sometimes you have to understand, how do I get there to change my perception? And those are some good tactics that I've used over the years and use every day on a regular basis. YouTube videos are great if you want inspiration. It's okay to watch an inspiring video every single day. That is a great thing to do. So, all right, you guys have an amazing day. Have a great Sunday. I'm going to go celebrate with Eleanor on her 5th birthday. And hey, in the comments, if you want to say, hey, happy birthday, Eleanor, I'll show them to her and she'll get really excited about it. And if you see her in the office, or maybe you hear somebody is coming to her birthday party, I don't know who else is coming. So you have an awesome day. We'll talk to you next time.